Hey everyone, I'm Jessica from Willow's Wisdom. Like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. We still need to get the subscriber count up. Let's go, people. Anyways, I feel like I just gotta keep starting over because I was just gonna stop that because that's like my intro is kind of, I don't know, it didn't seem correct. It isn't correct. Like there's a screw up here or something. So some of you might have felt that you screwed something up, you messed up along the way. And sometimes when we mess up, no matter what we're talking about, it's like, can this be fixed? Should I keep going or just let that mistake go and do something else kind of thing? Because I kind of feel like I just want to keep restarting. That could be an idea, project, something along those lines. But there's an issue here with self-limiting beliefs. We have number 3. Number 3 could be significant. The Wicked Witch's hourglass. It's like putting yourself in a box, if you think about it, but it's like time restrictions. Like when people say, I should be further in life than I am at said age, or I'm in my 40s, why haven't I bought a home yet? You know, like that's putting a time limit on things. And if we do that, sometimes it can push us, it can challenge us to work harder to achieve those goals. But other times it can kind of discourage us and restrict us if we feel like we're on that time crunch, like it didn't happen yet. This didn't work out yet. Now what do I do? Do I just stop? And a lot of times people do give up or they get discouraged. Don't put yourself in that position, because good things come to those who wait is what I want to say. But it's all about perfect timing for you and your situation. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Grow and learn is what I want to say. So there could be something that you need to be more knowledgeable about. You need to learn about before you take this next step, whatever it is. I also want to say, don't let the past hold you back, because I kept saying I wanted to restart. And so like the intro was kind of funky chicken in this one. And instead of restarting and just doing it all over again, I just kept going. It's like, oh, if there was a mistake there, fuck it. I'm just going to keep on going. It happens. That's how we learn, just saying, no matter what the mistakes are. So some of you could be beating yourselves up over some past thing that happened that you did, it didn't work out or whatever, or you're just heavily thinking about it. Don't get stuck in that box. Fan, romance, celebration, party. With dog barking, advice from a friend. This could pertain to relationship issues as well for some of you. And then horse, short journey. Yeah, there was a connection here between you and someone, whether it was a love connection or a friendship that was short-lived. Maybe you made a mistake between the two of you, or they made a mistake. Because it feels like this would be a really good opportunity, a really good connection. We could be best motherfucking friends or lovers, whatever it is. And someone might not have listened to some good advice from someone that they trust, and it just fizzled out. Someone either took the wrong advice or they didn't take someone's good advice. And this situation it was a mistake. There's a mistake made here, and I feel like somebody's trying to maneuver through that and figure out how to move past it or continue on. So it's like, if you fuck up in a love situation or between you and a friend, apologies can be made. You can just keep moving forward with the connection if the other person's willing to allow it, you know what I mean? And if that person doesn't want to work with you anymore because of said past mistakes, you know, learn from those mistakes and don't treat a different person that way, or that's what somebody around you needs to know or focus on. So what's up with this? Yeah, some repeating history. Just don't repeat history. Just keep going. There will be a reason to celebrate, especially if you keep taking those steps forward, whether it's with a person or just for yourself. Opinions, unfocused, multitasking, decide what you really want. And that's under advice from a friend. It's not opinions, it's options. You could have just viewed this advice from whoever as just an opinion, like, oh, that's just your opinion. That's not good advice. That's just how you feel about whatever. Because I feel like somebody didn't even think about whatever this is. Like, not even gonna pay any mind to what you fucking said, kind of thing. Yeah, somebody's trying to be helpful. You could have been helpful to another person, and they were just like shut down to it. They just refused to listen because they weren't even split about this. It wasn't like, I think this way and you think that way. It's just, I'm not even gonna listen, not even gonna pay attention. That could be a pattern with this person, and they might be seeing that, like, yeah, maybe I should have listened because there's a mistake here. Somebody missed out on a blessing. All right, short journey, what is that about? Whoever this energy is that didn't pay attention and they feel like they made a mistake, I feel like they were kind of on a quote-unquote time crunch for themselves, like trying to achieve a goal, like buy a house, buy a vehicle, start a new career. Like, they're very self-focused, and they let a lot of other things go to the wayside, connections, potentially in love, friendship, whatever, because I feel like there wasn't much work, love, life balance going on here. It was just all focused in one area, which could have been the wrong area for that person. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be focused on your finances and security and things like that, because that's a beautiful thing. And it makes us feel more comfortable. It makes us feel better when those things work out and we are in a stable place. But this, it's like, it was all or nothing with whoever this is. Offer and masculine short journey. Yeah, you could have made a love offer to this person and they totally rejected it because they just were not paying attention. Like, they were focused in a different direction. But I do feel like they're seeing you now. They're seeing the error in their ways. Like, I should have listened to you. I should have made time. That type of energy. I do feel like there was a love offer in here, whether it came from you or not, because I don't feel like it came from this masculine. I feel like the masculine energy was very focused on their stability, finances, whatever they had going on, something personal for them, and they just didn't accept whatever your offer was. It could have been an offer to help them, to connect with them in a friendly capacity, or, you know, you want to go out on a date kind of thing. This person was just not in that place. So this didn't last very long. It was a very short journey. The journey you had with this person was like, whoop, a blip in the map is what it feels like. Yeah, because it didn't work out. And I do feel like whoever was interacting with this masculine energy, you were really excited about this. Like, it felt like a good move, you know, like this would be a good partnership, connection, whatever. This would be a good move for you. And it would have been. But instead, it just ended. Like, that's what this feels like. But instead, like, nothing happened here. You know what's making me think of all of a sudden with this time crunch type energy? Like, you know, I'm at a certain age, I should own my own house, I'm very focused on this stuff. So whoever's in this masculine energy, and it could be a female, it's just masculine energy, is so focused on all of that and attaining these things, these material things, like, okay, oh my gosh, I'm right where I need to be now, or right where I think I need to be or want to be. So this person could have achieved these things, or they're damn close to doing so. But what I'm imagining is, like, I have this big house now, and yay, this is what I've worked towards, this is what I wanted. And then it's quiet. And there's no one in it. I'm all alone. I have no one to share this with. I have no one to share my good news with. So it could be as simple as, I'm so excited about this and I can't talk to any of my friends about it because they're not really my friends. They're just people I fucking know. And I could have told you about it and you would have rejoiced with me. But instead, I pushed you away. So now who the fuck am I going to tell this to? Or we could have had a really good partnership and you could be enjoying this with me. But now I'm all alone. That's what this feels like. Someone's going to either end up that way or that's what's going on for them now, because it's just kind of like a realization of where their misfocus was. Like, oh, I shouldn't have been so hyper-focused on this. Like, I'm proud of myself, but what did I actually gain? What did I actually achieve? And that's really what that feels like. That's sad. Maybe they'll get a dog. Nothing wrong with that, just saying. Let's see what else I need to know for this energy. Like I said, if this person isn't in that energy right now, I feel like that's coming up. Like, they're proud of themselves and they're happy, but there's no one to celebrate with. Because they shut everything down. They shut the important people out. They didn't heed your advice. That was probably your advice. It's like, you know, you could have a little balance in your life, you could have a little fun in your life, because once all that hard work pays off, then what? Then what? This person seems like they'd be the type to pick up a different challenge, you know, so they're always going to be challenging themselves. But then I'm not saying this is like this person would just sit there being bored. They might, but it feels like lack of connection with another person or people. Because I'm really excited and I'm just gonna tell myself, apparently. Like, it's like a party for one. That's what it feels like. 8 of Wands message. Yeah, somebody they missed the message is what I want to say. They missed the advice. They missed talking to you. But somebody wants to talk. Whoever this is could have been confused about the advice you were giving or what you were even saying because they were just so focused elsewhere. I want more on these messages. I'll be back right after these messages. Actually, yeah, well, they're figuring shit out, that's for sure. 8 of Wands. What's up with this message? They could have thought you were trying to tempt them away from their goals. Like, you know, if I continue to talk to you or build up this connection, no matter what it is or would have been or whatever, I'll lose focus. That could be a pattern that goes on with this person, and maybe that's why they were so hyper focused on just whatever they had going on, these goals of theirs, because it's almost like if I look away for a second, I'm going to get distracted and I'm not going to reach my goal. So this person could be easily distracted, or that's what they thought you were doing. Like, you're just trying to pull me away from my responsibilities and what I need to be focused on, and I can't have that because I am driven. But I do feel like this person misses talking to you. They want to talk to you because they got some good news, or they will have some good news soon. And I just feel like you're the only one I want to share it with, and what the fuck? Like, where are you, kind of thing. They know exactly where you are, and they know that they could reach out, but they kind of feel like an ass for however they disconnected from you. Because I just don't feel like they handled this correctly. Yeah, they're doing some self-reflection right now, or they will be coming up. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. This person, I feel like they're too afraid to say something. Because that came up reversed. And now all they can do is sit back and reflect. Give me more on that. Give me more on this Hand of Cards reversed. Yeah, they don't know what to do. This person probably has feelings for you because we have the Ace of Cups too. Like, they definitely were not focused on love. So if you were in that loving energy, yeah, we have the Lovers here too. There could have been a choice between 2 people, but this person didn't take a chance on love because they were too focused on something else. I almost feel like if I talk to you or continue to talk to you, I'm just going to fall in love and I don't know what to do because I can't have that in my life right now because I need to focus on blah, 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 whatever. This person definitely did not want, I don't know, it's almost like a serendipitous moment where the potential love of your life shows up, but you're too focused on something else to even fucking pay any mind to it. Because I kind of feel like with reflection, feelings are growing behind the scenes. This person could be reviewing old messages as well between the two of you, but I feel like they turn their messages off. Okay. Well, they definitely weren't open to you, but they turned their messages off. Whatever the hell that means. I don't know how you do that, just seeing. Okay. You knew all the right things to say to this person, and they felt like it was a form of manipulation. One of Wands energy. This person wasn't very flexible. They didn't know how to balance everything. Time management was crap with them, is what I want to say. So, like, for example, say you're busy all day working, and then you do have free time at the end of the day. You could talk to someone, so you could text them, message them, call them, whatever. They turn their messages off so that you can't talk to them, basically. But they would have time, but they wouldn't make the time. They'd rather, do mindless shit or, watch a movie or TikTok or, whatever. Like, let the time pass them by because it's quote unquote relaxing when they could have been connecting with someone. They could have been connecting with you and they chose not to. Which, is fine. There's nothing wrong with choosing not to talk to somebody, but I feel like they're regretting it, or they're gonna. Change is gonna come. They want to change this around. An opportunity might present itself for the two of you to reconnect, or at least speak again, at the very least. Let's see. Yeah, they were just very focused on changing their own life around, which is a beautiful thing, but I feel like it was like hyper-focused. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But that's standing in your power, and working on your stability. It's becoming stable. If this person looked at you as though you didn't have enough, because you weren't financially stable or because of your situation or whatever, that's changing around. They might be seeing this, but because I kind of feel like if this person's a hard worker and they've worked really hard to attain the things that they have, they don't want anyone to take it from them. And they probably don't want to bust their ass for another person. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't be a provider type energy, but it feels like I don't want that right out the gate. Like, I don't want to sign up for this responsibility. I gotta take care of myself, not anyone else, kind of thing. Well, your situation's changing around, or it already has changed. And they might be seeing this because you're in some very powerful energy right now. Something's brewing. There's a little baby in that pumpkin. Your new beginning's protected. That's what I want to say. And I want to say with this masculine energy, whatever they've built up or done for themselves is protected as well. You would protect it. You're not a taker, is what I want to say. They might be seeing that, but it's like, I don't need it. I got my own whatever. Like, why would I try to take whatever from you? I'm taking care of my own business over here. Yeah, something new is going to start. Because you didn't give up. on yourself, on your goals. Neither, I don't know, you and this person are very similar. You're very goal oriented. You just handle things differently. One of you is more balanced and can kind of multitask, I guess you can say. Like, you can have friends and you can date and work on your goals. You can do all those things because you kind of make time for whatever you need to make time for. This person is just can only focus on one thing at a time, is what it looks like. Maybe that's a learning curve for them. I feel like their heart was in the right place in this situation. Like, there's nothing malicious here or bad. It's just, like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. 10 of Cups, contentment. I feel like you're good on your own. You make this person happy, though. Even if you have no clue. Because I don't feel like they've told you any of this. I do feel like any conversations you've had in the past, you probably felt connected to them. I feel like you'd be laughing and happy, and, you know, it was not bad, you know, nothing bad. It was enjoyable. Give me more on 10 of Cups, please. This is giving me the whole live in the moment energy. You know, if you guys are very similar and goal-oriented, one of you is, like, more logical, like, this is the way it is. Like, I take care of these responsibilities and do it whatever fucking way. It's like planner energy. And then there's someone that's more fly by the seat of your pants. It is what it is. Go with the flow. And I'm not saying that energy doesn't plan either. It's just, it feels more like, okay, I have a plan. I'm doing this. And then it's like, oh, wow, well, this opportunity isn't going to come up again, so I'm going to seize it. Because it feels good to me. So you're in that energy is what I want to say. There's someone in that energy where you do stop and smell the roses, and the other person just walks right by and is oblivious, like missing opportunities left and right because they're just so hyper-focused. They got tunnel vision. You might be teaching this person how to be more free and relaxed, or that was the purpose of this connection in the first place, even if it's just a friendship, you know, because sometimes people need to unclench in order to enjoy the moment, to enjoy life. Don't let life pass you by, you know, enjoy those moments. Before you know it, you'll sit back and go, what the fuck did I even do with my life? All I did was work. All I did was whatever the hell that, you know, whatever they're focused on. I missed this. I missed that. I missed everything. Because what is it? There's a saying where it doesn't matter how old you are, like how long you live. Some people just actually live life versus go through the motions. Because you could have someone who's 100 years old who's done nothing. There's no experiences there except for work and maybe their family or whatever. It's very minimal. And then you could have somebody who only lived to be 30 and they traveled and they took this opportunity and that opportunity. They took chances and risks and fell in love and got hurt and fell down and picked themselves up. And they lived a much, they lived life. This person might reflect on shit like that, like, I want to live life. I want to stop and smell the fucking roses, you know what I mean? Like, well, we have Axe reversed. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Yeah, there's a pattern. There's a pattern this person needs to stop. But they're not. Could pertain to passionate affairs with seduction here, just saying. It feels like meaningless connections, acquaintances, you know, just love them and leave them, and there's no connection of substance in this person's life. It's, oh, we joke around, have a few drinks with this one, or I sleep with that one, and then it's just kind of whatever, you know. It's not a true connection. It's all superficial. There we go. That's a pattern this person needs to get out of. Give me more on X, reverse, and 10 of Cups, please. Because once you break that cycle, that's when the true joy comes in. Don't give up. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands again. I just heard, like, that's such a good idea, but that's a good thought. I'm gonna let it go. Wouldn't that be nice? That's that energy. Wouldn't that be nice? Someone's just not willing to put the work in here. Wouldn't that be nice? It feels like a fantasy. Someone's really rigid, and whoever's in that rigid energy is looking at the other person as though they're off in La La Land. They're just, it's like, okay, so it's a big fantasy. That ain't gonna fucking happen. That doesn't happen. Come back to reality. I don't know, that's what I want to tell someone for some reason. But I feel like it's coming from a unenlightened place. Because I don't feel like whoever's in that fun, free energy is oblivious to things or frivolous or in La La Land. It's just choosing to see the beauty in life, in a situation, and be more positive. King of Wands, leadership. Well, I do feel like most of you have taken the lead in this situation to try and help, to offer this advice, to open this person's eyes, or to try to. And because they shut it down, you took the lead in exiting. You know, it's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, kind of thing. It's like, I was kind to you. I gave to you. I helped you. And yeah, and then there's defeat. I don't know what else to do here. So it's not my job to make you see. I was just being helpful. Yeah, this person's choosing to see what they want. There's a facade here. They're painting the roses red. They could deal with depression and stuff too. But yeah, I feel like whatever this is fell on deaf ears. It just, but there isn't anything else you can do about it, and that's totally fine. I kind of want to see, give me one of these for leadership. Rejection. Yeah, they rejected your offer, your love, your friendship. They rejected this opportunity. They rejected your advice. They didn't listen to a fucking thing you said. Nothing. Because I feel like whoever you are, you took charge in this situation to be helpful because you felt like it was the right thing to do, you know? And you were definitely shut down. So you took the lead in the proper direction, and then you know your worth with these boundaries. And it's like, okay, well, if you're going to reject me, this, whatever, that's fine. Live your life. Live your best life. Good luck to you. But I'm not going to tolerate your crap. I'm not going to tolerate this in and out. You won't let anyone use you. All right, give me more on rejection, please. I gotta send that email. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. That's with the whole boundaries and rejection thing, this person was ignoring you, but they were probably claiming they weren't, keeping you on the back burner so that, you know, when they do have quote-unquote free time, they had someone to talk to. They always left you waiting. 7 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like if you felt rejected in this energy, you're going to reject it if it comes towards you, because it's almost like the time has passed. That could also be where this time limit shit is, because sometimes it takes time for people to realize, to see, to understand where they went wrong or what went wrong in a situation in order for them to come in and speak to you and make it correct and whatever. Don't put a time limit on someone's healing, on like, okay, if I don't talk to you, or if you don't talk to me in 6 months, I'm never talking to you again. Because sometimes it can take a lot longer for somebody to get through whatever they need to get through, especially if it's someone you want to speak to and deal with. Why do I just feel like I'm waiting for nothing? I'm waiting for nothing. The world. Just let go of the outcome. I don't feel like, I mean, I don't really feel like you're waiting. You could have at one point. Maybe this masculine energy is waiting on somebody else in the love department, and they're waiting for nothing because it's over. But I do feel like there's a fear of rejection here. Yeah. Communication, 8 of Wands. This person's worried about what you'll say. They don't know what to say to you because they did reject you. They rejected your help, your guidance, your love, your friendship, your whatever, everything. They rejected this healing energy. They rejected an opportunity to work together with you, to come together. They know that they need to take the lead in this situation. I kind of feel like they feel like they messed up to the point where you're not going to listen. They're worried that you won't, that you'll just shut them down, that you're good on your own, that you don't need them. They really feel like they screwed up. Because I kind of feel like they did. But, you know, we all make mistakes. And just because this person didn't take a chance or a risk in the past doesn't mean that they can't do it now. And it does feel kind of risky to reach out to you, like, after all this time or after everything that's happened. I just hope you hear me out. This person's so afraid of you going away, is what it feels like, of you forever. You know, like the fantasy is still alive until they take the lead, until they take this step. So it's like, I could always hope that it would work out. But the second you reject me, I'm going to know 100% that it isn't. But it might work out. You know what I mean? You got to take that chance, that risk. You got to learn to, this person definitely needs to learn to be more flexible, to allow for not just life hiccups, but to allow for little detours. You know, it's like, yeah, you're heading down this path and you're focused on this, and that is great. Well, here's a little detour and it makes it fun and exciting. Okay, now we're back on the road. Okay, let's go over here and check this out. That's living in the moment. And I kind of feel like somebody's going to have an fuck it moment and just kind of live in that moment and go, you know, what do I have to lose? You're not in my life right now, so if you choose not to be, then it'll just be the same. And if you choose to be in my life, then we can see what happens next, you know? That's what this feels like. I'm just going to pull one of these for advice, and I'm going to go. Give me one of these. Yeah, someone really misses talking to you, whoever they are. They're seeing the potential of whatever this friendship or connection is. And they're probably going to have to challenge themselves in order to take this step towards you. Trusting heart. Listen to your inner wisdom. Listen to your intuition too, but it's like, trust yourself. Then longing heart. Value what you have and more will appear. The law of attraction is like being grateful for the people in your life, the situations going on, whatever, the lessons. Sometimes, like, the hardest things in life are the most significant because we learn the most from them, you know? And that's what helps us grow and evolve into a better version of us, basically. But I feel like I don't know, this person might think that they're, like, there's naive thinking here. I don't feel like they view you that way. It kind of feels like, well, I'd be naive to think that this is a fucking fairy tale or that this would work out based off from the past. You know, just be smart with the steps you take and the things you say and do. You know what I mean? Like, Learn from your past, learn from history so that you don't repeat it. So for example, if somebody's worried about connecting in love because they always get hurt, they always get cheated on, you know, whatever, look at those past relationships. Look at multiple relationships. Did they happen really fast? Regardless of love bombing, did you move in with them immediately? Did you take your time? Like, how did that go? Because if there was, like, say all these bad relationships started off super fast, like boom, 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 we're in a commitment, and it's just like life changing, and then you don't even get a chance to really know the person or to really connect with them fully before you're fully committed, and then of course they step out and there's these problems and that problems and whatever, and you look at that and go, okay, well, I really do like you, so I'm going to do the opposite of what I always do. I'm not going to rush this. I'm going to take my fucking time and see where this goes. That would be the smart move in a situation like that. That's just an example. 5, 5. There's a chance to start over. Endings bring new beginnings, because that breaks down to a 10. But this is about change and conflict. So somebody's very conflicted within themselves over making these changes. But they want it. You know, if you want something bad enough, take baby steps towards it. But anyways, live in the moment and just enjoy life. Love you guys. Peace.